Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for checking out Lando's COC. Today we have something special. As you see, I rearranged my base to be the maple leaf from the Canada flag. We reached level 9 today in our last war. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that recap. But before that, I think I'm going to show you some of our war log, just so you can see how many wins and how many losses we've had, and some of the clans we've warred against. So honestly, all of our wins are against fair play clans, and that tie against HVLS is also a fair play clan. Awesome war. All of the red lines are actually modding clans, and it sucks. We all deal with it, and we got to face them. Or a lot of the times, there are a lot of like all Town Hall 10s, and we are not an all Town Hall 10 clan. But yeah, so let's roll through here. There's Donate. We actually have a war coming up with them that we arranged. I can't wait for that, and I'll make a video for it for sure. But here's China's AriesII. We've actually warred them before where they didn't try. They again here didn't try, but they did set up bases for us and filled all their CCs so we could at least practice for our war raids, which we usually ask for. Let's look at some of the raids. Spirit takes on number 1, and this is a very strong, very common box base, and he's going to come at it with a Quattro Lava Loon, which is basically 4 Lava Hounds and the rest balloons. And what he does here is he sends in his heroes and a couple of wizards. Their whole job is to take out that queen and that air defense and cut that funnel, because it's basically a ring, and you need to break that ring of defenses around those storages to make sure your troops go into the middle. So unfortunately, his king went down to the enemy queen before he hit the ability, but his queen did get the enemy queen and the air defense, so he starts his La Loon portion. So 1 Lava Hound from the east going into the south, pack of balloons, second hound and a third hound, and a whole bunch of balloons behind him. The 4th hound is actually going to go from the south to the west. Here he puts down some haste spells, and that's basically to move those balloons faster into the core. I would actually put those a little bit more outside. He freezes the first multi, rages the core. The balloons aren't quite in that rage yet, but they'll get there. And he does have another freeze in the bag. But the raid's looking pretty good. He's got a whole lot of balloons left, and they're just now going to get into that rage spell and clear up that core. He had 3 hounds on that, well now 2 hounds on that air defense. So his balloons are pretty well protected, and there are a lot of them left. Another bad haste spell. But it looks like there's a lot of balloons here, and I will say that from here it almost looks like it's for sure going to be a 3-star. But he doesn't quite have enough balloons left because they're going down so fast. They have nothing to protect them, and they're already weak from a lot of the damage they took from their journey through the core of the base. So it funnels out just a little bit right here. There's only 3 defenses left. This was so close. I think had he gotten his king's ability, it would have been a 3-star. Had he placed his spells a little bit better, it would have been a 3-star. So those 2 things corrected, and this will be a 3-star. And I'll tell you, he's posting raids in the chat of him 3-starring basically max Town Hall 10s with this strategy. So good on him. We're 100% fair played, so to see almost 3-star on a completely maxed out Town Hall 10 is just amazing. Freaking amazing. So 77%. Let's check out the next raid. I have a list here. Looks like the next one's going to be on number 14. Oh, 16. Okay. And number 14. Let's take a look. So we have Mari here taking on Keller. And he's going to go with a witch strategy against a double single target Inferno base. This is commonly known as Royal Witchcraft. I think Glider of Lost Phoenix is the one who actually started, well, the one I know that actually did this first, and I learned it from him. And I think everybody's kind of testing the waters with this strategy, so to speak. Ooh, a giant some wizards take out those archer towers. That's different. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so his jump spell's down. He's got his queen healer and the witches all going into the center. I like to use my heroes down the flanks and send my witches in through the center, but everybody has their own style. So his troops are moving in. Clan Castle comes out. He's probably about to drop his king. There he is. And now we have a party. Most of the troops are down, and let's just see where it goes from here. The hound is done, and the pups are out, but he's got plenty of troops to clean that up. Oh, the king goes left. That's perfect, because it's going to help funnel his witches into the core. But there's nothing on the right to do the same, and if you see there's 6 witches or so going to the right, and there's a wizard tower over there. It's going to make short work of those witches, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, see, they're already dead. But he does have troops in the core. He's probably going to get the 2-star pretty easily. Queen's doing her work. A lot of high hit point structures in there, so it takes a little while. And that air blower is actually ruining the effect of those healers because every time they get pushed back, they quit healing the queen. And of course, the queen goes down as soon as I say that. So uh, those healers are gonna heal those skeletons. That's hilarious. He does have 2 archers, so he can get 1%, I think, out of this base. Let's see if he can find somewhere to get that. Is it there? Nope. Cannon says, not today. Where is it going to be? Come on, Mari, you could do it. Yes, there it is. Okay, so he's going to get the 50%. Thank Jesus, because it would have been very, very bad to 49% 1-star. It's just painful. You know, we don't really care, but it would be painful for him. And I guess we're going to watch these healers heal those skeletons to death until they beat that wall into submission. And there we go. 50% 2-star. Good attack, Mari. Alright, let's see what this number 16 3-star is. I did not know about this. No one said anything. Ah, because it's a dismantled base. This guy forgot to change his base. So, easy 3-star, Seabass. You, good attack, you star whore. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you. Alright, so the next one is actually done by me on number 32. And this is actually be my interpretation of Royal Witchcraft. So I'm going to put my Queen Healer in at the top because there's a lot of awkward compartments up there that she's going to clean out, as well as there's 2 mortars up there she's going to get to right away. And then I put my Clan Castle Golem and Giant, my King, and a Wizard at the other end of the base with a jump spell, and he's going to walk from the east to the south and distract all the splash damage down there and try to take out as much as he can, including that King. So I did clean up a little bit to help my witches funnel into the core there. I failed my wall breakers by the queen. That was disappointing. But the witches are headed in, and you see how my heroes on the edges have everything distracted. So nothing's really targeting the witches other than that queen. And of course now the lava hounds after the skeletons because they activated the clan castle. King's doing his thing. Everything's going very, very well here. And just going to let the witches kind of do their work. I'm basically just a passenger here. I do have my queen's ability, but she's not in any danger, and I'll probably use it to break through that wall. And I'm actually raiding on my iPad right now too, and I just found a sweet, sweet base. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. If I get kind of quiet, that's why, but enjoy the raid for just a minute if I do. Ooh, this base is juicy. Where are the air blowers? There you are. Okay, where are we at in this raid? The core's cleared out. The troops are going to have to break through that wall. My king did go down, unfortunately. But the good news is that even though the king went down, the raid is going super, super good. And I don't imagine failing from here. And now it's just basically cleanup. Witches and my queen are going to go and do their thing. They gotta, oh, that wall's already broken. I say they gotta break that wall, but it's just a matter of cleanup at this point. It's nothing real scary. And I know at this point I'm celebrating. I just had a heart attack because for me, 3-starring is not easy. Not at my level of hero level or gameplay, or, you know, we're competing at the highest level in this clan, but not all of us are maxed out Town Hall 10 accounts. Like myself, I'm not even close to max. I'm working on it. I have a lot of stuff upgrading right now. All my builders are busy, but okay, so this other 3-star was me as well. I actually did a separate video on this, breaking everything down in a SketchUp, right down from why I chose a space, the weaknesses I identified and recognized in the space, and how I exploited them. Go check that out. It's an awesome video. I even show the replay before it, so the scout that I got to see, even though it was a ground attack and I do an air attack on this base, it was something awesome. Please go check that out, and if you like it, leave a thumbs up. Those 2 Town Hall 9 attacks right there were actually done by basically max Town Hall 10s, and I'm not going to show bully raids like that here, but I will show a couple of Town Hall 9 3-star attacks that I thought were good. We got Chloe here. Chloe is awesome. Every war, Chloe shows up and just puts down 5 or 6 stars minimum. I mean, I would not be surprised if Chloe did nothing but 6-star wars. So here's one of the 3 stars Chloe did this war. Kill squad's going in. It's going to be a mass hog, I guess, and he's got witches, a golem. I really like adding witches to your kill squads with golems because those skeletons are going to help distract everything. They're like mini golems, and it really does add like a flexibility to your kill squad. Your kill squad usually lives a little longer. Your queen lives longer. You kind of push a little deeper into the base, and if you time it right, like he is with his hogs here, you'll get into the core in almost no time. But anyway, so he's healed the core. Now he's going to heal by that wizard tower because that's the biggest threat to that group of hogs. And there's a giant bomb there. But look how fast this raid has already gone. There's less than a minute left, and this base is basically wiped out. It's just going to be mostly cleanup. That king is doing work on those hogs, but now that that hog's dead, it retargets those skeletons at the town hall, and he is free to clean up this base. His queen's going to go ahead and take out the enemy king. Had that king stayed locked onto those hogs, it might have played out a little different because he wouldn't have had enough cleanup to get the base done. But really at that point, it comes down to how much time was left. We could go back and see how long it took the whole raid to happen, but it doesn't really matter because in the end, he actually 3-starred the base. So good job, Chloe. You are a beast, and I respect you. All right. What is the other raid? I think it's Rebo. And it is Rebo. Rebo on, well, I'm not going to try to say that name. But this is an air attack. Our Town Hall 9s are so strong and versatile. All of them are good at both air and ground attacks, mostly hog and balloon attacks, because as we all know at Town Hall 9, you could pretty much smash most of them. If you get good with hogs or good with balloons, you're going to do very well in Town Hall 9 once you get your troop levels up and your hero levels up to a high enough position. Now Rebo's actually a 9.5. He's upgraded his Town Hall and he's working on upgrading all of his troops and spells, but he has not put down any extra defenses to his base. So you'll notice his queen's a level 35, and having a 35 queen when you're attacking Town Hall 9s, it's almost like you can't lose. She's basically a golem that does a ton of damage. So I think everybody, I wish I would have went 9.5 and not put down any defenses for a very long time until everything else was maxed out offense-wise, but I didn't do that. I kind of rushed to Town Hall 10, and I don't recommend rushing in any form because it just sets you back in kind of a hole that you have to struggle out of, and it sucks. But anyway, so now that his kill squad's done wrecking 30% of the base, he puts his Law Loom portion down, puts his rage spells down, and the entire top is cleared of defenses. Now they're coming clockwise into the bottom section. His Hound is still tanking for all those balloons at the bottom, or I guess from the top to the bottom. They're moving in. It's a little bit slow, balloons without rages or haste, but as soon as you put that rage spell down, they are on the move. So he puts the rage spell over that air defense. He still has a rage spell left for the last air defense, and he puts it down, and he's got about 657 balloons. I'm just guessing, spitballing. So now he's got his balloon parade cleaning up the outside of the base, and this raid is all over but the crying. Good job, Rebo. Again, our Town Hall 9s, I respect every single one of you. They even are known to attack Town Hall 10s for 2 stars in war when we need it. And thank you guys for being beasts. That's all I can say. So here's the details of the war. It's 101 to 24. They didn't really try. It was disappointing. It sucks that this is the war that took us to level 9, and we are the first level 9 top 200 global clan. So that's a huge achievement for us. We were actually the first top 200 to 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's see where we're at here. I believe it's 120, 123. Let's go ahead and scroll back up, and just so you can see that it is for real, there are no other level 9 clans up here. And I'm going to say, oh, there's Templar Knights. There are about, I would say more than half of these clans up here are cheating ass modding clans. And to me, that doesn't count. If you have to cheat to beat us or be above us, then you're not you don't exist. You don't matter. You know. I understand that that's how you like to play the game. Good on you. There should be a whole separate side of the game made for, if you want to cheat, this is where you go. But we're not going to do that. We're going to play fair play, and we're going to keep doing our thing. All right, guys, that's it, and I will catch you later.